Hey everybody, Justin Howe here, and today I just wanted to share a pretty cool little website that I learned about today. And the reason I think that it's really cool because it shows some really positive stuff if you are living in the San Antonio, Bexar County, and surrounding counties. Show some really cool info about what's happening to our population and the growth in the area. If you live here, you already know things are growing pretty fast around here, and that can have a positive impact on properties and property values around here. So, what I wanted to do today was just kind of show you this website that I found and kind of play around with it here on the video with you so you can see what I'm seeing as far as the positive impact the growth is having on San Antonio, Bexar County, and the surrounding areas. So let's jump into the website. So the website here is howmoneywalks.com, and you can see here on the screen. And basically, what this website is it's a website that tracks money migration, and this is data that's tracked by the IRS and how their income is going across state and county lines. So if you look on the map here, you can see map of the United States and basically areas in green and red. And as the map shows up here, if you're in the red area, that's wealth gained or lost. So lost is in the red column, gained is in the green column. And it should come no surprise on the general map here that areas in the South and Texas are gaining wealth while you're losing a lot of it in the northern states and California. And as we know, here in Texas, it's been a trend that Californians are indeed leaving California. And where are they going? Well, you can see in the map, a lot of it's just states outside of California. But as we know, we're seeing a lot more California license plates in Texas. And if you're living in California and want to move to Texas, come on over. We'd love to have you. We love Texas, and we love adding Texans to Texas. So don't be afraid to come this direction. But what I wanted to look at was Texas specific, and even more specific into Bexar County. So if we pull up the map of Texas and we zoom in here, you can see here the three main metropolitan areas: Dallas, Houston, and what's quickly becoming the Austin, San Antonio corridor there. We still like to call ourselves San Antonio. They like to call themselves Austin, but the growth is happening in that area in a centralized space. So as we can see here, you've got a lot of wealth coming out of the urban areas in Dallas and Houston, and a lot of the growth around it. So what that's indicative of is, again, the move to the suburbs. That's always been a common thing, but seeing a lot of growth of it in around the metropolitan areas here in Dallas and Houston. But what I wanted to discuss that first was because I wanted to show San Antonio and Austin. And even though we are a major metropolitan area like Dallas and Houston, the cool thing about San Antonio is the Bexar County itself, instead of seeing red in Bexar County and green growing around it, you're actually seeing the green in Bexar County as well. So San Antonio is a growing metropolitan area. People are wanting to move to the city as opposed to moving out and around it. So that's really a positive thing. If you are living in San Antonio, you're basically seeing an influx of people bringing money in, and bringing money in brings in the need for housing as well. So, rising tide lifts all boats, and we see that here. So you can see over here on the left-hand side, they're doing the annual growth income for Texas, and the wealth migration from 92 to 2018, you're looking at a $53.57 billion annual AGI into Texas. And that growth, like we said, has trended up, and then in the last few years it's really started rising. And they do a good job of kind of showing areas where the wealth was gained from and where wealth was lost to. But the main thing here is where it's coming in. And as we see here again, California contributed $12.25 billion to that gained wealth. So we've got a lot of Californians heading our way. So looking specifically at Bexar County, we click on that and we can get the numbers for Bexar County, and it's basically gaining a 1.79 billion in annual AGI. And as you can see, we're kind of growing up, and it's peaking down here a little bit, but I'll show you in just a minute why we think that that trend is happening right there. But again, where the wealth was gained from, Los Angeles, California had a lot of growth there, and then just areas of Texas moving up to San Antonio. But the big key right now, and this is it's a well-known thing, that the fastest growing area in the country right now was Comal County, and Comal County gained 3.17 billion in annual AGI. So Comal County is growing from a sleepy little burg into a major player in the both in the real estate and the growth and the income that's coming into the county itself. But what I wanted to point out was we saw, Bexar County kind of rising up and dipping down a little bit, and Comal County growing quite a bit. And if you look where most of Comal County's wealth was gained from, was from Bexar County. So we're starting to see that idea of people wanting to move out towards Comal, and that wealth is being gained from one county to the other, and that's a pretty significant amount. 1 billion versus 313 million being the next highest amount of wealth where it was gained from. So again, while we had a lot of movement from Bexar County to Comal County, as anybody who lives around here knows, this is all kind of one big blob together. You got New Braunfels up the road and Bexar County, but areas like Cibolo, Schertz, and areas right along the I-35 corridor fall into Comal County and outside of Bexar County. But most people living in that area would consider themselves more in the San Antonio area than in the outliers like New Braunfels and north of New Braunfels. So again, whole lot of wealth being generated in or gained in these four counties right here. And again, what that translates to for you as a homeowner is we're going to see appreciation in home values, and we're going to see a lot more growth as people want to move into this area. It's a desirable place to be. That wealth coming in is going to create opportunities for people living in Bexar County, in Comal County, Kendall County, Guadalupe County. It's really just a great place to be and a great time to be here because quite honestly, I think the secret is getting out around the rest of the country, that San Antonio is really a great place to be living, and we're going to see more and more people coming here, which is going to give opportunities. So again, I just wanted to share this website. I thought it was kind of cool when I found it and started looking at it and saw the positive uptrend that we're seeing in Bexar County, Comal County, and surrounding areas, because again, that's a positive impact for housing and for buying and selling opportunities. So you can sit back with a smile if you're in the Bexar County and Comal County areas and know that things are on the upward trend. People are going to be coming in. They're going to be wanting places to live. So if you are thinking about selling and maybe it's your time to move somewhere else and enjoy life in another city, you can provide the opportunity for someone to come in and start enjoying what we've all known is a pretty good place to be. So positive information. Glad I could share it with you. If you're interested, you can get onto the website. Again, it's howmoneywalks.com. and take a look at it, see what you think. You can play around with other areas in the country. But again, if we can help you specifically here in San Antonio and the surrounding areas with either buying or selling a home, please get in touch and we'll see what we can do. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time.